Alright, so this is the next cube. No, I'm just joking. I had to wake up a little bit, so we're getting out of Monster. Alright, next are Type A's, or Alpha. This is probably my second favorite company. Well, I guess this and Type F's are tied, but Alpha Cubes, I have 9 of them, so this was my first Alpha Cube, or Type A. This is the Type A1. I got this off Amazon. It's just a clear Type A, you know, normal Rubik's pieces. It's adjustable, it's clear, it sucks to solve on, stickers suck, this thing pops like hell, yeah, just blah. So that's that. We're gonna go in order of least favorite to favorite, and that by far would be my least favorite. This would be probably my second least favorite. This is the Alpha CC. And I don't know the full potential of this cube, because when I ordered it from what's that stupid, I'll think of it in a second, but oh yeah, E3 Cube Store, that's where I got it from. But it doesn't have any of the actual edge stock pieces that go with it, and stuff that really helps improve the quality of this cube. And right now, the way this thing is, it locks up all the time, it pops like crazy. It sucks. I've tried working with it, and it sucks. It just sucks. I don't know what to do with this thing. You can't even use it as a paperweight because it doesn't weigh anything. You know, this thing weighs as much as a keychain cube. I'd like to have the rest of the pieces so I could, you know, set it up nice and do some solves with it. It might actually be a good cube, but I don't know. And I mentioned this to E3, and all they said was, well, we don't advertise the cube with the extra pieces. And that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because you can't buy the pieces by themselves. It comes with the cube. And so, yeah, they ended up refunding me the money for this thing, but I can't even use it. So there's that. Next would be probably the Mini Alpha. I wouldn't call this the least favorite. It's actually a really nice cube. The rest of these Alphas I have are pretty nice. This is the 52 millimeter Mini Alpha, and this cube's actually great. It does pop a little bit, right there. Get back in there. But yeah, it's pretty nice to use. I actually get good times in this thing. I don't know why. Just normal Alpha stickers on it. It's really light, but it's got a real nice smooth turning sound. I wish they made a full-size cube like this. They kind of do. The A5F is sort of like this, not exactly, but so this isn't really like a mini anything. It's pretty much its own cube. It's really light. I think it might be based off the A4, but I don't have an A4, but from what I've seen and heard of them, this might be like a mini A4. Yeah, it's really nice. It could be a good one-hand cube, but now that Alpha came out, or now that Dayan came out with their mini mini Zanchis, I'm sure no one's ever going to use this for one hand. Actually, it probably wouldn't be that good one-handed. It does, if you're not accurate with it, it does kind of lock up. So, yep, Mini Alpha, good cube. It was like $5, so you can go get that. It's pretty nice. Let's see. Next, I guess, would be the A2. This is a really nice cube too. You do need to have it tight, or it pops like a fucker. But other than that, it has tracks. Hard to see on my camera, but yeah, there's tracks right there, and they're pretty thick, so it gives it this. It's a pretty loud cube actually. So if you're looking for a quiet cube to kind of cube around your family, do not get this cube because, yeah, it's one of the loudest cubes I own. But when I first got this thing, I couldn't keep my hands off it. I solved it a lot. And then it was funny, I re-stickered it, and I barely ever used it again after that. So, it's still a good cube. I just have so many 3x3s that I don't really use this. But yeah, it's a nice cube. If you don't have it in your collection or alpha collection, I'd get it. They're not too expensive. I think you can get them for like $9. Yeah, but good cube. Next, I guess I'd go with the A3. I just got this. It's probably an unboxing video of it on my channel, maybe just before this video came out. It's pretty nice. It's actually big. It's probably the biggest alpha cube. This is a A5, and you can see it's quite a bit bigger than the A5. If I could hold it correctly. Keep slipping. Yeah, it's like it seems like it's just a tad bit bigger than a Guang. So yeah, it's probably the largest alpha cube that I know of. I think it's bigger than the A1. Yeah, it's just a tad bit bigger than the A1. It's really boxy feel. It has this hollow, swooshy sound. The pieces are like these. People call them these little devil horns. If you put two little eyes there, it look like a little devil guy. And it's got corners like that Mini Alpha does. The Mini Alpha isn't this because the Mini Alpha has tracks and this doesn't have tracks. I haven't done too many solves with this. I mean, it's nice, but I don't know, I guess I just bought it for my collection. I didn't really need it. Next I'd go Dayan's cube. I like this cube too. This one has like it's pretty fast, smooth. It's got like this hollow sound to it. It's actually probably one of the smoother alpha cubes. Still a little crispy, but smoother than most of them. I guess the A1's pretty smooth, but that wasn't really. Alpha wasn't really into it. Oh, excuse me. They're, you know, they didn't really come out with their own style of cube until after the A1. The A1 is just like a Rubik's. But yeah, this is probably one of the smaller alpha cubes. I think this is a 55mm. You can see it next to the A3. I mean, there's quite a big difference there. It is noticeable in my hands. I have extremely big hands. But yeah, this is a good cube. It cuts real well. Reverse cuts a little bit. if I modded the corners, it'd be a lot better. So, yeah, there's that. These are my A5s. 2 of them are just A5s, and then the A5F. This was the first A5 I got. I did do the corner mod, where you round down this part right here, and it helped out a lot. Not a huge difference, but it stopped it from locking up so much. And these are this is another real good cube to practice on. It help improve your turning accuracy, because you can't be as sloppy as you can on a Dayan with these cubes. It still has a lot of forgiveness, cuts corners really well, and I use these cubes quite a bit for practice. You can look at that both ways. Why practice on a cube when there are Dayan cubes, and you can always have a Dayan cube. And the other way of looking at it is this will help you. If you can get faster on this, you can get really fast on a Dayan. So I don't know. Both ways of looking at it. This is another A5, exactly the same. This one is great though. I love this one more than this one. They're the same cube, same mods, but for some reason this one just feels like 10 times better than the other one. This one's really fast, has a nice crispy sound, cuts corners easy. Like, I can't even explain how easy that is to cut. No effort whatsoever. I could probably pinky it. Yeah. Let's see, pinky cut. Yep. I use this cube a lot. It's a great cube. This is the A5F, and this one has a crispier sound to it. I don't think it's as good as the A5, but it's right up there. I did mod the corners just like the A5. Cuts real nice. Layers are easy to turn. I don't know what it is about this cube, but I love using this cube. I don't know why. It's not the greatest. These are better, but I use this just as much as this one, so I think it's just the feeling of it. It has this really great feel to it that just, I don't know, it has like an addicting feel. I always like solving it. So there's my alpha cubes. Those are gone. The rest of these over here, all those are Dayans. It's pretty crazy. So we'll start with the itty bitty. Now let's go in order. Oh, geez, I forgot about this cube. Look at that. This is a ghost hand. Sorry, I should have done this with the Type Fs. This is a great cube. Funny story about this cube. I bought it, and I really liked it. I used it a lot, and I was watching Exosha's video, and it said that there was a mod for this cube, so I watched the video, and I didn't have the problems he was having about locking up, because this one feels good. And I bought this cube new off Amazon, and it said new. It didn't look used at all, but I know I didn't do the mod. The mod is to grind down this centerpiece. Usually comes to a real sharp point, like this thing, like that point. And I know I didn't mod this cube, but it came like that, modded, so I don't know how that happened. If someone, like, sold it on Amazon as new, I don't know. I'm not complaining, because it's great, it doesn't really lock up like it should, I guess. It still locks a little bit, but I really like this cube. It's the smoothest cube I have. It has these rippled edge pieces, and are they on the corners too? No, they're not on the corners, but yeah, they have these rippled edges, and the centerpiece has a track. This is another cube I was thinking about getting for the school because it's really nice. Very quiet cube, very smooth, cuts corners. This is another one of those cubes that just has an addicting feel. I used this one a lot when I first got it. I'd say it was my main for a little bit. Yeah, so Ghost Hand 2. I don't have the Ghost Hand 1. I don't know, I've thought about getting it, but it looks just, the Ghost Hand 1 looks pretty much like this without the little ripples, so I'm sure this one's a lot better, so I might not even get the Ghost Hand 1. This is probably another cube that I'm not going to sell. So, sorry about that. Now on to Dayan's. We'll go in order of what they were made. So, this is the Dayan. This is a great cube. Not many people use it. It looks like an F2 with tracks. It's hard to see on my camera, but there is a track right there. You can kind of see it right there. It's a very faint track, but it does its job. Kind of a noisier cube. It cuts corners really good. Doesn't pop very much at all. This was a great cube for them to start off with. Pieces look kind of like an F2. Did I already say that? I'm losing it. Yeah, when I first got this cube, I used this a shit ton too. I still use it. I mean, it's a really good cube. I'm not going to get rid of this ever. I put a Lubick sticker on it just because. Yeah, that was their first cube. So that was nice. Second cube they have is the LunHui. Yeah, that's this one. I took the torpedoes out because I put it in another cube, but this is that double stalked edge cube. Has these weird pieces like this. Very strange, but this is a very durable cube. That's the awesome thing about Dayan. They have a cube for every level of cubing. If you're just starting out, this cube's great. The Dayan, awesome cube. You know, and you could do it in progression. You know. Oh wait, this is a LunHui. Why did I grab this? This isn't the second cube. I'm sorry. This was the first cube. Then it goes Guhong, Lingyun, LunHui, Zhanchi. I'm sorry, I have no idea why I grabbed that. So, yeah, it goes from this to the Guhong. Let me grab my Guhongs because I have a few of them. Let's see here. Yeah. I'm sorry, I guess I should have had this figured out before I started the video. I believe that's all of them. So these are all Guhongs. These two are Guhong version 2s, which come with torpedoes. Yeah, Guhong version 2s are really nice. Guhong version 1s are faster. Yeah, I have way too many of them. This one isn't mine. This is Jonathan Pancake 001's. I bought this for him and modded it for him. I put Lubick's torpedoes in it, and I did quite a few mods to this thing. And this is actually the first cube that has my production stickers on it. This is the first set, and they look really good. They're cut and fitted for Dayan cubes. Yeah, so they're really nice. So, Sean's lucky. He gets the first set of stickers that I'm producing for, you know, public use. I've made stickers for myself for a long time, but I just finally started a company, so yeah, this is the half bright with bright blue set and black and yellow. Yeah, these look really nice. So yeah, that's Sean's. This is mine. I just got it. I got it because they were the last two that I could find in the US, so I just got one for myself too. This one's a little bit modded as well. I haven't changed the stickers on it yet though. My first Guhong was this one. This I got off Amazon too. This has a lot of mods done to it. You can see the holes are very rounded off compared to squared. Yeah, lots of mods. This is has torpedoes. This is a great one-handed cube. I'm just getting into one-handed now. Yeah, so that's fun to do. I can get up to cross F2L. Sometimes I can get the OLLs. If I get past OLL, I cannot do PLLs one-handed unless I get a PLL skip. So I've actually finished only 2 cubes. Yeah, so that was my first Guhong. This is my second Guhong. Again, lots of mods done to this one too. Lubix torpedoes, 48-point edge mod, corner mod that I do. That's about all done to this one. This one I actually thought might have been original plastic for a while, but I was wrong. I didn't, until I actually got one, I could really tell the difference. This isn't original plastic, because I heard that they did make the original plastic just for a short amount of time with silver screws, but I guess it was very brief, so I thought I had one, but it's not. Third Guhong was this one. I got it on accident from Lighttake. I ordered a LunHui and they sent me this, so I kept it and they sent me a LunHui. This is just pretty much stock with a 48-point edge mod and stickers. No torpedoes, lube with Lubix. This one feels pretty nice for being just only 48-point edge mod. After that I got this one. It's got a Lubix sticker. It's not a Lubix cube. I don't really buy modded cubes. I did buy 2 modded cubes, but that was only because they're going out of production. So this one also has Lubix torpedoes, 48-point edge mod, nothing else. Really nice cube, half brights. Yep. I think after that I got this one. This is the Guhong version 2. So it comes with torpedoes, and it's a lot different than the version 1. I mean, the pieces all look the same, stuff like that, but they are 2 completely different cubes. Guhong version 2 has a lot of, it's really nice and controllable. Guhong version 1, you can make these things so fast, it's ridiculous. These ones, from the cubes I have, they're not as fast as the Guhong one, but they have a great feel to them. This one I've modded, and I made it clicky on purpose. I like clicky sounds, and I have so many Guhongs, I wanted something, you know, with a different feeling. So this one's real clicky. I did that on purpose. Great cube. Comes with torpedoes. Pretty heavy edge mod and corner mod done on this one. After that I got this one. This is also a version 2 Guhong. and this is modded by the Cubicle Phil U. This is a cool Guhong version too. And I don't normally buy modded cubes, but Phil was taking these out of production, so I had to get them. This feels great. Between these two, with the mods that are done, it's a toss-up. They both have different feelings. They both feel great. This one's a lot more clickier than Phil's, but his is still clicky too. Yeah, it's a toss-up which one, you know, it basically comes down to black cube or white cube, because they feel different, but they're both really good. Phil does a great job on his cubes. And the last Guhong I got, and this is my baby. I bought this from Convinza for 20 bucks. This is an original plastic Guhong. No mods done to it. Feels great.